Hi, just thought I'd show you something interesting in my YouTube analytics here. Now, if you want any evidence that YouTubers are constantly pushed more and more to produce clickbaity titles and, shouty, controversial type videos and content in order to get recommended in the algorithm, trademark. It's all about the algorithm and this mysterious YouTube algorithm that no one knows how it really works. But you know that if you produce videos that are, clickbaity and get popular and get engaged with, thumbs up, you can't thumbs down. Well, you can still thumbs down and I can still see it with the plugin. But anyway, if people engage with videos and they're more popular and you do more outrageous things to please the algorithm, then you'll get recommended more. It's like a positive feedback mechanism. You keep feeding the algorithm and it'll keep boosting you up and it'll just feed upon itself and boom, off you go, viral. And if you want some proof that this is happening, well, you don't have to guess at all. YouTube literally tell you. Here it is, right here. Here's my latest video, what's this SMD part? And you can see the blue line here is how this video is actually doing. And this gray region here, this is what my previous videos have done. Now, it doesn't actually tell you how many previous videos over what time period that it actually calculates this window of data here. But hey, it's you can see that my latest video is just a smidgen above, right? It tells you, there you go, 19,200. Typically I get up to 17,700 after this amount of time, and this is a really good, YouTubers see this graph. It's the first thing you see when you go into the analytics for a video. You don't have to go into anything advanced. It's just in the overview here. And yeah, you can see that I've been slightly above my previous video, and views are up 5%, a lousy 5% over where it's calculated that previous window is. But this is enough to trigger the algorithm into recommending my video more. Look at this. More regular viewers are choosing to watch this video, and I'm sure engagement too, that all counts into the algorithm as well. And they're watching longer than usual, helping to increase its reach on YouTube recommendations. There it is, right there. They tell you that because your views are up 5% and your watch time is up compared to however it analyzes your previous videos, it's going to recommend this video more. So, and you might be able to see, I don't know, maybe a little uptick there where I'd normally expect it to flatten out. It's kind of like upticking a little bit. Not a good example, but you can possibly see that there. Maybe there's a little uptick there as well. It's because it was above my previous videos, the algorithm recommends it more. Like, you don't have to guess at this stuff. YouTube literally tell you this. So this is the constant pressure YouTubers are under to feed their algorithm and make sure your new video is more popular than your previous video. And there's just more pressure build up, and some YouTubers just, blow a gasket and can't handle it anymore. And this is like in your face, right? This is like right here in the overview. Of course, this doesn't bother me. I've said in a previous rant video how I've deliberately done videos I know that will do poorly in whiteboard tutorial videos, my new AC tutorial series. I'll link in the video up here if you haven't seen it, and how I deliberately do those videos even though I know I'm going to get hammered in the algorithm. But this actually raises an interesting question. If you know that you've got, a video you've got in the bag coming up is going to be really popular, it'll have broader appeal, for example, and I don't know, you might be able to do some really nice clickbaity thumb title or title and thumbnail, and then what would happen if you then deliberately did a couple of bad videos, not bad videos, but videos you knew, boring videos that you knew weren't going to get a lot of views? If you did maybe a handful of those first, I don't know how many, if you know how they actually calculate this, leave it in the comments, but I doubt anyone knows, otherwise you'd be able to game the algorithm, right? And the whole point is that it's a mystery. Nobody knows how the algorithm works. But I'm wondering if you could deliberately do a couple of boring videos in a row, and then that would drag down this average, and then all of a sudden, boom, you release your big popular one. Will it do better? That'd be an interesting experiment. I'm not going to test it, but let us know if you know other YouTubers that have tested this kind of thing, and does it work? I don't know, but I don't have a mainstream appeal, which is why my videos almost never go viral or anything like that. I just wanted to show you that this is what YouTube shows us YouTubers every single time we log in. And I've done that video on how they remove the dislike to protect us because, oh, we don't want to see that, you know, we're being abused by all these dislikes. And you can just go in, like, I'll go back and I'll show you. And I've done a video on this. Here it is, right? Here is where I go into my content and it tells me the number of dislikes. Anyway, it's right in your face. They lied to us. Like they said, oh, we're burying it away for your protection. Bullshit, right? It's just in your face right there. And as is this in your face right there, it tells you. It always comes like this sort of text changes depending on how, if it's under, I can't remember what it says, but like it says, oh, your video's doing poorly, you loser. You know, it's just like they don't want to protect creators, right? They've got these messages in here and it literally tells you that if you do better than all your previous videos, we're going to recommend you more. So that's just constant pressure to do better. It's just nuts. Anyway, it doesn't bother me. I just make the videos I want to make and I don't try and chase the algorithm. But just realize that a lot of other YouTubers you may watch and like, they're under this sort of pressure to keep producing more content. And as a side note, yeah, 143 estimated revenue for that video, 44,000 views. That's actually a CPM, or cost per mil, or revenue per 1,000 views, basically of $3.20, which isn't too bad. Yeah, normally like a video of this, it'll get like 50 or 80 bucks or something like that. So it's going up a little bit, but anyway, it still doesn't pay for the time to actually make the video, really. Although this one was pretty easy to make, but you get the idea. So I hope you like that little behind the scenes here in the YouTube analytics here and how YouTubers, yeah, constant pressure to produce. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments down below. As always, if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up and engage. And maybe this one, actually, I'll put this one as a blab on my main channel and see what happens. Yeah, why not? Catch you next time.